Waxing isiXhosa grammar, here and there, this and that. Demonstratives of the second position. So to understand the different positions in isiXhosa, we have to look at the words for here or there. We have apa, which would be here. So this is close to the speaker, apa. And then we have apo, which would mean there, and could be close to the listener, the person being spoken to. In any case, it's away from the speaker, but not too far. And then we have the third position, paya, over there yonder. So it's a bit further away, probably also from the listener generally, like, further away from both the speaker and the listener. So in the first video on demonstratives, we learned the word for this, and now we're looking at the word for that or those, but for the second position, so the distance is not too far. It's just that over there, but not way over there. So when we change words in the class where we would have lendoda, meaning this, we get londoda, that man. And notice that it's a falling tone, so it's a long o and it's going down, londoda, that man. La madoda, these men. Lo madoda, those men. Lomfazi, this woman becomes lomfazi, that woman. Lomti, this tree. Lomti, that tree. Uyayazi londoda, do you know that man? Uyamazi lomfazi, do you know that woman? Asebenzapi lo madoda, where do those men work? So asebenza, they work where those men. Ndingawasela lo manzi, can I drink that water? Ezizinto, these things, becomes ezozinto. Again, we have this o sound. Ezozinto, those things. Elibali, the story. Elobali, that story. Esisikolo, the school. Eso sikolo, that school. Zintle kakhulu ezo zindlu. Those houses are really beautiful. Ndiyazithanda ezo zipho. I love those gifts. So we had isipho is the gift and izipho, the plural. Ezo zipho, those gifts. Lihle elokhaya. That home is beautiful. Sikhulu eso sikolo. It is big, that school. Ndiyalithanda elobali. I like that story. Ababantu, these people, becomes abobantu, those people. Olusana, this baby. Olosana, that baby. Obubomi, this life. Obobomi, that life. Okukucha, this food. Ohokucha, that food. Ndiyaluthanda ololwantle. I love that beach. I like it, that beach. Abo bafazi badanisa kakuhle. Those women, they dance well. Masibanike isonka abo bantwana. Let's give bread to those children. Let us, ba, them, nike, from nika, to give, isonka abo bantwana, bread, those children. Ololwazi lubalulekile. That information or that knowledge, it is important. Uyabufuna obobomi. Do you want it, that life? So in order to learn or understand the different words for this and that, we've had some of these already, but in order to understand where it really comes from, you need to look at the two ways of saying it. So on the one hand, we have the subject concord I, as in imnandi, it is nice, inzima, it is hard, and ibalulekile, it is important. This I is a general I, but it comes from like the thing, into, so it's that noun class of a thing. So this thing, it is nice, it is hard, or it is important. The more generic it is the ku, which would be this, but it's quite interchangeable for the two. You could also hear just as likely kumnandi, kunzima, or kubalulekile. It is nice, it is hard, it is important. And likewise, we have the two ways of saying this or that, the one coming from I and the one coming from ku. So we saw lento, this thing, which is another way of saying this, lento, and that becomes lonto, that thing, lonto. Or oku, this, becomes oko, that. Kubalulekile oko. It is important, that. So that is important. Ibalulekile lonto. That thing is important. It's important. That's important. Kuhle oko, or intle lonto, both meaning that is nice, or that is beautiful, that is good. Ndiyavuya ukukuva oko. I am glad to hear that. Or ndiyavuya ukuva lonto. I am glad to hear that. Andiyiqondi lonto. I don't understand that. Ngaba uyakwazi ukwenza oko. Maybe you can do that. Could you maybe do that? Ngaba is like perhaps uyakwazi, you are able to, ukwenza, to do oko, that. Akulunganga oko, or ayilunganga lonto. That is not okay.